For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to use Force abilities on 5 opponents. So basically you just need to find yourself one of these Star Wars characters, and they appear throughout the map in different times. Actually, I'm gonna go to this one right here. This guy, the Darth Maul character, the red one, will teach you the like throw rocks ability. I don't know what else to call it, but it's one of the most OP abilities in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go and learn that from him. Here we go. Hello there. So this is Darth Maul. And his ability is by far one of the best. So let's talk to them. If you talk to them, you can know what you're gonna learn. There we go. So this should give us the rock throwing ability. Nice. Here we are. Let me actually swap this here. I'll throw this away. And read. So when you equip your lightsaber like this, it says that you can while blocking, just force throw. So just block and then throw. How OP is that, dude? Huh? And then of course you just need to find yourself an opponent to use this on. You need to use it on 5 opponents in total, which is not easy, but let me just see if I can see anybody close. Since we came here, somebody else should have been close by. Alright, here we go. Just found myself a bot. I'm just gonna use the force ability on them. And yeah, that's the basic idea. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to deal damage to opponents within 10 seconds of using a force ability. So basically you have yourself a force ability, you're just gonna use it. It doesn't really have to be on the opponent. And now I have 10 seconds to go to the opponent itself and deal damage to them. I believe you need to deal 200 damage in total. And yeah, this is it. This is the basic idea. Just make sure you use the force ability on something else, because you need to deal damage to them with other weapons. So don't lose like the damage output. So yeah, again, you just use the ability, and then you deal damage to the nearest opponent. You have 10 seconds like on your hands to do this. And if you don't know how to get like force abilities, they basically appear throughout the game. Like you find Star Wars characters that you can go to and acquire the force abilities from them. Once you do, just find yourself opponents, like use the force ability, and then deal damage to opponents. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to destroy structures using Star Wars abilities. So basically, we have the Star Wars rock throw ability, which is this, the Sith Apprentice lightsaber. You can get these from like Star Wars characters that appear throughout the map and throughout the game itself. So just go there and learn one of the abilities. Once you have an ability that can deal damage, you just go to any structure and you just deal damage like this. Just destroy it. This is like one of the best ways to destroy the structure itself. Of course, you can also do this like on player builds, I believe. So it doesn't really have to be this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do this, and that should complete the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to use force abilities on a vehicle. It doesn't really say if the vehicle has to be driven by an opponent or not, but I assume it doesn't have to be. Hopefully it doesn't have to be, because that's gonna be really tough to do. But basically just grab yourself one of the force abilities that can deal damage, of course, or that can like pull or push opponents, and you simply just find yourself a vehicle. I don't know if it has to be driven or not by an opponent, and then just you simply use it like this. And yeah, that's the basic idea. Just do that, and that should complete the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to jump onto a grind rail using the double jump from the force. So you can acquire the double jump from this force weapon right here. Basically, you just need for the force icon to show up on the map and go to the blue one that where you can meet Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the only one who gives the double jump. And basically go to any POI that has the grind rails. So the grind rail right now exists in Slappy Shores, in Mega City, and luckily for us, in Shadow Slabs. What we're gonna do is go to Shadow Slabs, and we're gonna double jump like this. You simply just press space twice, and you can double jump. So let's make our way to that POI. There we go. Make sure you always have a mobility item that allows you to like move around really fast, because a lot of people are gonna be doing these quests, and it's not gonna be easy, man. So here we are. There's the grind rail, and we're just gonna double jump to it and hop. Come on. Oh, let me equip this, and there it is. And you can even do it here. And yeah, man, this is really fun. So yeah, that's the basic idea. Just do this, and that should complete the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to knock down a timber pine using lightsabers or force weapons. So basically, just grab yourself a force weapon. Here we go. So this is what a force weapon looks like right here, and it appears throughout the game. So just have to wait a little bit until it appears. And once it does, just go there, grab yourself a lightsaber, Just gonna I gotta defend myself from the guy who was shooting me. And then we simply go and find ourselves a timber pine. And we're gonna destroy it. Alright, here we go. So this is a timber pine, as you can see. It's like the giant tree between all the other trees. And basically when you destroy a timber pine, it falls down. So you can use a force weapon, or you can use the lightsaber. I'm gonna use the force right here. I'm just gonna pull it. Oh my god. Yo, that is dope. That is really dope. So if you want to find the timber pines, as you can see, there's more over there. Right there. There's another wood timber pine. If I shoot it, it should fall down. There we go. This is the exact location. Right here, right between Anvil Square and Brutal Bastion. So just come here, you'll find yourself some timber pines. Make sure you use the lightsaber or the force weapon itself. Like this. And yeah, that's it. Just do that, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it's just you have to visit 3 clone trooper checkpoints. Basically, there are 3 on the map. There's one right over here on top of Shadow Slabs. There's one right over here next to Frenzy Fields. And the final one is going to be right around here next to Slappy Shores. And you just basically need to visit them. So this is what they look like, as you can see. That's a clone trooper checkpoint. And all you have to do is just go and visit it. Just get close to it, like get close enough, and then just simply go to the next location. And yeah, just visit all 3 locations, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to obtain a DC-15 blaster in different matches. So there's 3 locations you can obtain this weapon from. There's this one right here. There's this one right over here. And there's this one right here. And you basically just go to any of those locations to acquire it. So here we go. So as you can see, you're gonna find yourself these little huts. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. And you simply just grab it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do this in different matches, and that should complete the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to deal damage with DC-15 blaster or the assault rifle to opponents. So we have ourselves this guy who's trying to beat you. Oh my god. Okay, he outplayed me. So basically you just find yourself a DC-15 blaster or an assault rifle and deal damage to them. So let me show you just on the map where you can find these. The assault rifle can be found literally anywhere. As for the DC-15 blaster, you just need to go either there, right over here, or of course right over here, and you will find a clone trooper checkout, where of course you can get a DC-15 blaster. But I highly recommend doing this with assault rifle because it's much easier. And yeah, just deal damage to them, and that shows with the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to get headshots on opponents with the DC-15 blaster or assault rifles. So basically just aim for the head, which is not easy at all. Come on. Oh my god. There it is. So you basically just aim for the head and try to get, of course, a headshot with this weapon or an assault rifle. So this is the assault rifle. You can get these weapons from the Stormtrooper checkpoints, the DC-15 thingy. So you can find the DC-15 blaster here, right over here, and of course right over here. And you basically just go and grab that. But I highly recommend doing this with the with the normal assault rifles, because it's much easier to do this with this, because you can just find it much easier and you can aim for the head even better. And yeah, just get a bunch of headshots with them, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to eliminate opponents with the DC-15 blaster or a normal assault rifle. So these are the 2 weapons, as you can see. And we have ourselves an opponent who is being cheeky. But basically just try to eliminate them using these weapons. And yeah, just get as much eliminations as you get. I highly recommend doing this in Team Rumble mode, because it's much easier. And yeah, just get eliminations, and that's it with the quest. For this Star Wars quest, essentially you have to start or evade bounties. So basically you can either claim a bounty board, so you can find bounty boards basically in every main location. So every named location in Fortnite will have a bounty board, such as Anvil Square, Shadow Slabs, etc. So we're right here at the Citadel, and we're just gonna start ourselves a bounty. Just eliminate enemy player. So you can either wait until the bounty is over. The bounty time is 5 minutes, as you can see, or 6 minutes, I would say, in the top left corner. Or you can just go and chase around this area until you find the enemy, and you can just kill them yourself. That would be completing the bounty. And evading a bounty is basically you getting a bounty put on your head, and all you have to do is just survive. So I highly recommend just grabbing a mobility item like this one right here, and just keep running for 5 minutes, keep running around. They are not likely to find you or to kill you anytime soon, especially if you use like a car or something. And yeah, just survive or complete the bounty twice, and that should complete the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to travel distance on a motorcycle, so you can either use the rogue bike, which is this bike right here, or the dirt bike. Both are available in the game. Once you find yourself one, you can just take it and just drive around. I highly recommend just driving inside of Mega City, because it's much easier and you can just boost. And you can travel distance really, really fast. Of course, provided that nobody shoots you while you're doing this. And if you want to find like bikes 100% of the time, you can find them either here, or of course in the racetrack right here. So these are the best two locations to find bikes. Just find yourself one and just keep traveling around and that's it with quest. For this Star Wars quest, it's actually you have to travel 200 meters distance on a grind rail. So basically there are 3 POIs right now so far, like that have grind rails on them. So the main one is the Mega City POI, and as you can see, just get close to the grind rail. You can either press E to grind or to just jump on top of it, and it will automatically just put you on top of it. And these are the POIs right here. There's one right here. There's one right here, Slappy Shores, and Shadow Slabs. These 3 POIs have grind rails, and all you have to do is just, travel on top of them, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to travel distance while sliding, which is very, very easy. All you have to do is just go to this spot right here on the map, and you'll find this little like ice ramp right over here. And it's one of the best ways to slide, because you can slide all the way down, and then you can just climb back up using the zip lines. So this is like the best spot in the map. Here we go. And hop. I'm just gonna slide all the way down. You can just maneuver your way here. Just go right, just to get as much distance. This should give you like over 200 distance, I believe. But in case it does not, you can always just use the zip lines here. Go back up, as you can see. And there's another zip line here. Alright. And they're simply gonna slide again. So you can just keep doing this over and over and over until you complete the quest. It's as simple as that. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to get airtime in a vehicle. So you just find yourself a vehicle, like this one right here. One of the best vehicles is the dirt bike, because it gets a lot of airtime. Ooh, hopefully nobody shoots us. And you basically just, go to a hill, and then you jump. And you get as much airtime as you can. Of course, this is much easier in build mode, because you can literally build yourself like a ramp, like an artificial ramp, and jump off of it. And yeah, this is the basic idea. If you're wondering where to find like vehicles, there's a lot of them in Mega City, and a lot of like bikes right here in the racetrack. Just grab yourself one, make yourself a ramp in build mode, because it's much easier. And yeah, just travel airtime, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to visit 9 different named locations, which is kind of insane. But basically, if you don't know, named locations are locations that have like giant names on top of them. So we have Mega City, Kinjutsu Crossing, Naughty Nets, Slappy Shores, Lonely Labs, Brutal Bastion, Anvil Square, the Citadel, Breakwater Bay, Shadow Slabs, and finally the Frenzy Fields and the Steamy Springs. And you basically just need to visit all those 9 locations, and that should be the quest. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to deal damage to enemy players. So you basically just find yourself some enemy players and deal damage to them. And yeah, it's of course not the easiest thing to do. I highly recommend doing this in Team Rumble mode, because it's much easier there. But yeah, just keep damaging players until the quest is completed. For this Star Wars quest, it says you have to collect ammo. It's very simple to do. Ammo is literally everywhere. You can find it inside ammo boxes like this one right here. As you can see, there's the ammo. And I highly recommend, like, if you want to like really collect ammo, I highly recommend going to a vending machine, because those have a lot of ammo inside of them, and you can just simply buy the ammo itself. So if I go right here, there should be a vending machine that sells ammo. Yeah, there we go. So any vending machine that sells a weapon, it should have ammo as well. So just gonna buy it. You literally can just, do this and just stock up on ammo as much as you need, and that should complete the quest.